Hi, Chels. Hi, husband. How's y'all's day? Husband, for some reason your keyboard hasn't come.
You are with that sweet moomy ass. I could watch that ass do things all day long.
Thank you, Chels, for the biddies. And for turning my husband into a blurp. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Oh, there ain't no way it's coming today. That's crazy. It's gonna be late. Well, that's good because your keyboard's not coming today. There ain't no way. There's no way. You're wild. Somebody remind me to blur that on YouTube. I just start thinking about chat out of the screen. How's y'all's day? I just realized I didn't cut any other music on. So it was weirdly quiet. Nah, I'll leave it. Chels, have you seen that guy in Reels, the red flag guy that reads like what are they? Like Reddit stories and stuff? And the whole time he's reading them, he's like waving a red flag. He had me ready to just go through Reddit this morning and read crazy stories. Well, these days we're just going to do a just chatting, and it's just going to be going through Reddit stories because people are crazy. The shit they admit to on the internet is so crazy. It's like they forget the internet is public. I got stuck there before I got on stream. I couldn't walk away. The stories are crazy. You should have heard my commentary while I was watching the video. Like, okay, so this woman, her 9-month-old and her, like, I think he was 5. So she had a 9-month-old and a 5-year-old, and she left them home with her husband because she runs a organization that does charity work. And so she was at the charity event, left her kids, you know, at home with her husband. Sorry, but so she leaves them with him because, you know, he's their dad, right? Like, you're supposed to be able to do that. Well, then she gets a call from her mom because her 5-year-old has used his tablet to call his Grammy because he's bored and daddy ain't home. He done left the 9-month-old and the 5-year-old home alone. So the wife comes home. She's calling him. He's not answering. He finally answers right before she gets home. And he's like, what are you talking about? I've been home this whole time. Well, there's updates throughout this Reddit. And the whole time I'm like, bitch, for real? Like, you're even still having this argument with him? Like, at one point she's like, okay, well, let me see the location status on your phone because I don't see why the child would call my mom and say that if it wasn't true. Like, wouldn't you want to clear your name? And he's like, no, you're not having my phone. That's my privacy. Okay, whatever, dude. You don't want to prove you were home with the kids that are still saying you weren't home. The 5-year-old's still saying daddy wasn't there. So she tells him in an update that she's going to go to the neighbor and ask the neighbor for their ring cam footage. Number one, lady, if you have to do that, you already should have checked out. What are you doing? Like, I'm not going to the neighbors and airing all the dirty laundry. If I have to ask that, I already don't trust you with the children. So, anyway, dude thinks that she won't do it. Like, whatever, you're not going to do that. She does. I guess he leaves, goes somewhere, and, you know, she goes ahead, asks the neighbor, gets the footage. Dude didn't leave the house. He didn't leave the house. He had his side piece. Hi, Moon. Thank you for the lurk. Had his side piece meet up at the house after she left, and they're out in the pool house. That's why, and the pool house is locked. So he's taking his keys to unlock the pool house for them to go into the pool house and do God knows what, well, we all know what they were doing. Yes, the whole time I'm like, so you saw her. Why are we still having this conversation? This is crazy. So that's why kid thought daddy wasn't home, because he had grabbed his keys and walked out the door. Hi, Donna. I've got Paul pulled up too. I'm good. How are you? So it goes on for like multiple edits. Like they're on like the third or fourth edit where she's like, he still says that, she was just a work friend and divorce isn't off the table, but they're working through some things. And the whole time this man with the red flag is raising his red flag, I am like, what the fuck did I even just listen to? Absolutely hell nah. I'm finding her and his ass is cooked. Like, nah. How are you, Donna? Oh, we raided? Oh, we did raid. I raid the raid. I'm there. I'm there. I didn't make it there to talk today because I pulled a Paul and didn't sleep last night. So I ended up going back to bed this morning. Yeah, I did not sleep. I bet. But it was so wild. And the whole time I'm like, you know what? All the things that I've just said, I should definitely do like a just chatting and just go through these. Hi, Paul. I was there. Sorry I didn't get a chance to speak. I pulled a U and didn't sleep well last night. I did not. Damage is wild today. But I was there. I rode the raid. I had to go back to sleep this morning, though. How was Madison? Yeah, no sleep was really hard. I ended up going to sleep probably about 7:30 this morning and was back up. I'd have to look at me and Chelsea's messages, but I think it was like 9:30. Yeah. Fifth playthrough and it still made you... I'm going to have to get it. I'm gonna have to get that.
A bundle of hotness. Delicious. Delicious hotness.
A little bit of Chels and damage there. Thank you, Chels, for the biddies. I'm gonna have to get that game, though. I'm gonna have to get Madison. What are you and Donna gonna do the rest of the day? What time is it there? What time is it now? So it's almost dinner time there, right? With random everything on. Oh my goodness. The one from last night. Oh, she did clip that. I forgot she clipped that. Oh, 4:15's not too late. What are y'all gonna get into? I bet you are, because I saw you in Chel's chat last night, right as I was trying to force myself to go to sleep. And I was tired. I was exhausted. My brain's just not doing right. He's so crazy. He doesn't pay attention to the game. Gonna talk about, I didn't hear that you were dead. That's because you were focused on my ass. That's what's even crazier, Paul. Normally, if I have like a migraine, I can't sleep. I didn't even have a headache. I don't know what I just knocked down. Can't blame him. Ken, when he leaves me down after the ghost and got me, he's got to get up. Is there a holiday, Donna? Are y'all having a holiday there? That they're doing fireworks? Nice ass is distracting. Bonfire night tonight. Fireworks are rough. They drive me crazy because if I'm trying to go to sleep, then when I'm, you know, that place in between awake and sleep that you don't know what's happening, it bothers me. It's like thunder. I can't do the thunder either. They hate them. Now, Precious at this point doesn't notice them. Like, you gotta really be making some noise to get her attention, and you gotta be like right up on her. But Sugar can't stand any of it. Sugar can't stand none of that. She can't stand the hunters when they're hunting back behind the house, which luckily this season we don't have. A new family moved back there, so we don't have hunters back there anymore. But the hunters used to go behind the house and they'd be hunting. Shotguns going off all day. Dog freaking out. Y'all live 15 minutes from the beach? That is awesome. I would be at the beach all the time. Damage doesn't like the beach. Thrown at you? That is horrible, Paul. I'm so sorry. Husband, you're at work. Calm yourself down. You're wild. It's a wonder your neighbors doesn't bitch about them. They bitch about everything else. Maybe if your neighbors bitched about them, it wouldn't happen. Damage is wild. I'm sitting here watching everything and haven't started. Well, I've started the game, but I haven't switched screens because I'm just waiting to see. Because after everything that happened yesterday, and when I started today, so I loaded up the computer, I loaded everything up, I was getting ready to start, and the computer shut down. I have no idea why. No clue. It cut back on. It just restarted itself. And then it was fine. I don't know what happened. I'm just doing my house chores and the things I'm supposed to do. That's all I'm doing. Donna, that's so cool y'all live 15 minutes from the beach. I wish I lived 15 minutes from the beach. Oh, damage. Damage. You're wild. I mean, still, that's not, I mean, that's still just a walk. Here, it's driving by car for like 3 hours. I would definitely walk the 25 minutes if that meant I was going to be at the beach. That is awesome. Damage hates the beach. He's not a fan. He is not a fan. I, on the other hand, am a fan. For how long? You mean sit in the sun? Yes, the other vitamin D that is essential to life. The sun. You do need that. Just for a little bit at least. It's crazy. Did they fix it? I hadn't noticed if they fixed it or not. I just quit looking at it. I got so mad at it. Yes, it's nice, Chels. Especially at certain times of the year when everybody's not there. It's disgusting and 3 hours away. We know, babe. We know. We know you think that. Okay, Paul. Have good rest. Thank you for the lurk. Hi, Kaylee. Thank you for the check-in, Kaylee. It's facts. You know, I've been, and it wasn't disgusting when I was there. The motherfucking sand is sticky. Wait, we have nude beaches in America? I had no idea. There's nude beaches in Florida? I had no idea. Now I would not do that. I'm not going to a nude beach. I don't think I could do it. I would freak out. I don't think I could do that. Kaylee, how are you today? If you're sneaky and don't get caught. Well, I mean, I knew across the pond there were nude beaches because I've heard people talk about them. And like Smeeze told me about beaches in Spain. But I didn't know we had them around here. I mean, if it was just us, then yeah. Yeah. Stupid thing to go wrong. My husband's anxiety is real, y'all. Can you believe I used to travel 3 hours away from home? Like, if it was just the two of us and I knew nobody else would come to the beach and, like, see me, then I'd do it. Then I'd do it. That wouldn't bother me. Wow, I had no idea. I had no idea. I thought that was a thing that just happened across the water. I hope you have good sleep, Paul. Thank you, Paul. I hope you get some good rest, though. You need some sleep. You're going to end up like Chelsea, though, if you take a nap at 4 o'clock. You'll be back up tonight. I guess we should get ready to start this game. I've never played it before. Damage says I've seen it played, but I don't remember. Be out cold again, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's switch over. Let's see what's happening. Oh, I need to move this first.